On a normal day in Central Park, New York, a strange anomaly strikes. They are calling it a terrorist attack, an airborne virus. Panic spreads faster than anyone can comprehend. A normal day ends in horror. People inexplicably take their own lives, one after another. Elliot, a high school teacher, was busy teaching his class like he would normally when the principal gathers all the teachers. He sees his buddy Julian, a math teacher, there. The principal explains that there has been a terrorist attack in New York, and all students and teachers are ordered to go back home until further notice. Julian invites Elliot and his wife to join them in going to Harrisburg until all the chaos blows over. At the train station, Julian and his daughter Jess wait for Elliot and Alma, Elliot's wife. Julian's wife is going to take a later train as she is still stuck on the other side of the city. They board a train, and almost just in time, because hours later, their city is struck. Streets quiet and frozen, silence broken only by people taking their own lives. The city has become infected. They left just in time, almost as if some invisible force is chasing them. On the train, they see disturbing videos and news reports of the virus spreading all over, city by city and town by town, and they are ahead of it, or so they thought. The train stops. The drivers tell the passengers, this is where the road ends. Everyone is confused. One driver tells Elliot the truth.
We lost contact. With whom? Everyone.
The town ahead is empty, abandoned. The travelers gather at a small diner. On the news, scientists announce the impossible. They no longer think it's a terrorist attack. The cause is unknown. A map flashes across the screen. The towns affected stretch in every direction, and they are trapped in the center. West remains clear. Without hesitation, the travelers rush to abandoned vehicles.
You're not just gonna...
A kind couple offers them a ride, but Julian, he can't go because his wife is headed to Princeton, the opposite direction. He has a ride, but they only have room for one. He asks Elliot to take care of his daughter till he gets back. Julian leaves his daughter Jess with them.
Don't take my daughter's hand unless you need it.
The couple, they are odd. Alma thinks they're nuts, but the old man keeps blabbering on about how plants can talk and that they are always communicating with each other. Julian arrives in Princeton. Too late. Streets are empty, people hanging from trees. The town is dead. They cover all the ventilation in the car for the airborne virus. Julian notices a small hole in the roof. He knows it's already too late. The vehicle slows down, then all of a sudden speeds up and hits a tree at high speed. Bodies lie in the roads and fields. The roads are marked with trails of dead bodies where the virus has already spread. Military vehicle, cars, all survivors show up. Every road, every direction, and every town around them has already been hit. Elliot learns that Princeton is gone, every sign of life erased. The old man explains plants communicate with each other. They release toxins to eliminate threats. Elliot and the soldier piece it together. It started in densely populated areas, cities and now towns. This virus targets dense populations. They have a plan, a theory. The survivors are split into two groups and head two different directions. The larger group begins to argue. A wind stirs the grass. Then it hits.
My firearm is my friend!
One by one, gunshots, one after the other. Elliot's group can hear it. The virus, it's here, and they're next. Testing the theory becomes urgent.
Let's just stay ahead of the wind.
Elliot instructs everyone to split into even smaller groups. The wind strikes again. Silence. Nothing happens. The theory works. They survive and keep moving. They find brief shelter, but Elliot knows more people will come. Too many, they need to leave. More survivors arrive, unaware of the wind's effect. Chaos follows and the newcomers fall prey. They are infected, and Elliot sees firsthand what the virus does as he stares from a safe distance. Traveling with Elliot's group is Josh and Jared, two teens who lost their parents due to the virus. Alma discovers a radio, broadcasting emergency instructions. Survivors are told to head west, toward a policed border. Jess, Julian's daughter, needs rest and food. They reach a house on a ranch. Boarded windows, locked doors. They knock. The owner warns them to leave. Desperation takes over. They bang, kick, and a gunshot rings out. Josh is shot. Soon another shot takes out Jared. Terrified and shocked, they are unable to save them. They are forced to leave. News cuts to a map showing the virus spreading further. People across distant America where the virus hasn't occurred watch in fear. The three continue traveling west. They find an old, abandoned home in the fields. An old lady allows them temporary shelter and supper, but something feels off about her, Mrs. Jones. She is erratic, slaps Jess's hand when she reaches for food. She accuses them of planning to rob and murder her once she is asleep. They spend the night in her house. Morning comes. Elliot wakes. His wife and Jess are gone. He finds a doll on the bed. The old woman accuses him again and wants them gone. She runs outside. The wind strikes. She is already infected. She walks backward, infected, then turns toward Elliot. Mrs. Jones looks possessed as she slams her head to break windows to allow the wind inside. Elliot hides, sealing the door. Inside, he hears Jess and Alma's voices through a pipe connecting the back house. He warns them to close doors and windows. They are on their own now. While they are apart, they can both feel that this might be the end for them. The wind doesn't stop. They recall their memories of how they met, fell in love, and wish they had children of their own. Elliot steels himself. If he is to die, he will die standing with them. He moves straight into the wind. The back house's front door opens. Alma and Jess walk toward him. He takes Alma's hand. Together they face the wind, but nothing happens. They survive. Cities and towns rebuild. Elliot and Alma adopt Jess. Alma also discovers she is pregnant. For now, they are safe. Paris, France. A lovely day, two friends walk in a park. Suddenly, everyone around them freezes. The phenomenon begins again. It is worldwide. It is not over.